I wasted the last 7 years of my life trying to become a YouTuber. Well, I guess I have posted a few videos here and there, but never fully executing the plan. You know, in reality, I was just gaslighting myself by saying I'll start next year when I have more time, more money, more freedom, and more of all the things every creative knows they don't truly need to get started. But unfortunately, I wasn't lying to anyone but myself. Then next year turned into 3, turned into 4, turned into 5, and almost 7 years of trying, just to realize if I keep waiting for the perfect situation, I'll be waiting forever. So I guess I might as well just start right now. Just start can be one of the most cliche things that pretty much everyone says. The guru YouTuber, the next book that just came out, just start and get your goals going. But the truth is, I could have just started a long time ago with my journey on YouTube, even with the distractions like that. But it's true, you know, I could have started a while ago. I had the equipment already. I had the ideas and I had all these things figured out, but obviously it's way deeper than that. In the book Atomic Habits, James Clear goes over the fact that your behavior is a direct correlation of your identity and vice versa. So what that means is everything that you do is really on a subconscious level, because you've done this for such a long time that you start to believe it, and then that becomes your identity. So whatever you adopt, that's what it becomes deep down in your subconscious. So for me, every day I pray, I go to church, I read my Bible. I do these things because that's a part of my identity. Being a Christian is who I am. So my actions will follow suit. And so the same thing goes with YouTube. Like I said, I already had all the equipment, but there was a belief that I had to have in order for this to really happen. And so what did I actually do that changed it all? I went from saying I want to be a YouTuber or I'm going to be a YouTuber to I am a YouTuber. Obviously, I'm not saying just be delusional and walk around saying you're something that you're not, but that's a small practice and thing that you can do to say I am going to do this. And again, if you keep saying that to people, then your actions have to align. Start to break into the identity that you want, because now you have evidence for the things that you're saying and it's backing it up. Again, people are going to call you crazy if you go around saying you're something and not actually do it. But once you simply get that little exercise in your head to, even if you're saying it to yourself, hey, I want to be this, or I am this, it's a completely different thing mentally, because you're going to start moving and according to your actions, similar to what James Clear said. So along with changing your speech and your language, there also comes a time where you have to set better goals. I was talking to a mentor the other day, and we were trying to really come together why I wasn't really sticking with YouTube is because I had incorrect kind of goals. A lot of them were outcome, and I want millions here, million subscribers here, and I want to make millions there. And if I'm being honest, most of my goals sound like wishes. How many subscribers that I want, you know, what I'm going to do when I get that kind of money and that kind of influence. But they weren't tactical. They were all on the outcome and not on the input. And inputs are the things that will allow you to see where you are to where you want to be, because it's something measurable and you can track your progress. That's why it's so important to take things that are in your control and be able to use that to your advantage. Like scheduling time to go to the gym, like eating healthy, you know, the things that we know we need to do to be healthy, but we just don't do. And that's why it's so important to focus on the inputs and not necessarily an outcome, because the outcome says, oh, I have to achieve this thing. But the input says, oh, if I do these things consistently on a longer time horizon, then I can be able to get to the place that I need to go. For instance, if I said I want 1 million subs on YouTube, that's kind of out of my control and a pretty loose goal. But if I say I'm going to post on YouTube every single week for the next 10 years, regardless, then eventually the subscribers will come and the followers will come. Maybe not even 1 million, but I know I'm that much closer to my goal. I know for me, it hurts a little bit to say that I'll be doing something for 10 years without any reward, but that's the kind of dedication that you need to have to where you want to be in life. And that's why it's so important to have the correct motive for your goals. It's not the person who loves the trophy the most wins the race. It's the person who loves running. So I'm curious to hear from you guys. What have you been procrastinating on? What haven't you started that you should have a while ago? Go ahead and leave it in the comments and let me know your next steps, and see you in the next one.